Hi everybody, we're going to talk about UFUN Group. My name is Dr. Lenny, coming from Hawaii, Honolulu, and I'm up in my penthouse condominium overlooking the ocean doing this presentation with you guys from all over the world. Actually, I think there's somebody from Australia on the line and New Zealand, and then there's of course people from all over the United States. Welcome everybody to the call. What we're going to talk about today is the UFUN Group, UToken, and we'll get into some Q&A at the end of the call as well. Okay, let's get started. So there's really two trends that are merging together, and the first trend that we're talking about is the digital currency. You all know about Bitcoin, correct? And that trend started a few years ago, and many are unaware of Bitcoin still to this day, and those that know it are still not believing that it's a trend, that it's happening. But I can tell you that many millions of dollars have been made already in this trend. I know people have made millions. I made a couple $1,000s. I bought some Bitcoin at $6 a coin and sold them at 100. So that was good. Did you make any money in this trend? Well, now I think you have an opportunity to really make bank on this trend called digital currency, and we'll talk a whole lot more about it in just a moment. I liken it to, the trend of, when in the early 80s it was Macintosh or Microsoft or, the computers, and then in the 90s it was Google, Yahoo, the internet, and I didn't take advantage of those trends. So I'm excited to have the wherewithal, the knowledge, and the, the ability to take advantage of this trend. The second largest trend is internet commerce. And they're saying that this is the world's largest. It's going to be $1.5 trillion on the internet exchange globally in the next year or two or three. That's $1.5 trillion. So it's growing at an exponential rate, amazingly, just crazy how this trend is growing. Now, what UFUN Group has done is merged the two trends together. They've taken the digital medium of exchange called the UToken and the internet commerce, and they've merged those two trends into one new known trend, and this is going to be huge. And this is a huge distinction that you want to have between UToken and, say, like a currency of Bitcoin or some of the other currencies that are popping up all over the place, is that we're actually merging this digital medium of exchange, or the UToken, or the digital currency, with internet commerce. And those are the two largest trends happening right now, right today. I mean, let's look at the acceptance of digital currency. You hear about Bitcoin all over the place, right? Well, there are 3,000 coins out there right now. Here's the permacoin from Microsoft, and Facebook's launching a coin. I know of Gemcoin that I have also invested in. I know, people are here talking about all kinds of coins all over the place. So it's happening. It's definitely happening, and it's all over the international world in the news. If you listen to the news, you'll hear about a new digital currency popping up each and every day. So let's talk a little bit about the distinction between Bitcoin and UToken. So Bitcoin is what's called a cryptocurrency, and UToken is more of a digital currency. And really the distinctions there is that, Bitcoin is an open source. Nobody even knows where it got started. It's completely at the mercy of the open market and the buying and the selling of Bitcoin. That's what determines the price. UToken, on the other hand, was started by the UFUN Group. It's going to be tied directly to the purchase of products and services. So it's going to be used as a digital medium of exchange. It's insured. It's backed by gold, silver, and other commodities. There's cash. As I said, it will be insured. And so there's some stability to it. There's some knowledge to it. There's some transparency to it. There's some known quantities about it. So we believe that the UToken will only go up in value and not have that wild swings of up and down, mostly because it's going to be backed by real commodities, real cash, real businesses, and people are going to make millions in this trend, and I'm betting on UToken making millions here. So Again, it's the merge of two huge trends, the digital medium of exchange and the global exchange of products and services. You have to understand that UFUN is more about the exchange of products and services than it is even about being a digital coin. Big difference between that. What is UToken? Well, it's going to be used globally to move products and services via a secure payment gateway. Look, Alibaba spent billions of dollars last year on the currency exchange rates, going from the yen to USD, from USD to the yuan in China, or to the baht in Thailand, or whatever the coins are all over the world. Billions of dollars in that currency exchange, and basically the company passed that on to you in the form of higher priced items. And so what UFUN, by utilizing the UToken on a secure payment, believes they can offer products for less because they won't have that huge expense of the currency exchange rate. We're going to be able to do that because we're going to exchange UTokens all over the world. Also, if you see a television in China, it's going to be 100 UTokens or 500 UTokens. Well, it's going to be speaking the same language. I'm going to see that same TV for 500 UTokens in the United States, and I'm going to know the exact cost of it. I won't have to go, well, what the heck is the currency in China? What is the currency in Thailand? What, like that. We'll be speaking a very common language. Right now, there's an opportunity to purchase UTokens at extremely low prices. And we're going to be traded in 150 countries by year end, and we expect to have a minimum of 1,500 online merchants in the Western world alone by the end of this year as well. Now again, I just want to reiterate this and really drive this point home, because this is what I got from when I went to my trip to Thailand, is that we're not just about a UToken. What we're about is really the exchange of products and services, and we're also about bartering. So if I want to sell my car, or if I want to sell some products that I make, my book, whatever, I can barter it on the site for UTokens as well. Folks, right now this is already happening in Asia, Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, South Korea, Singapore, the Philippines. It's happening. So this is not a concept. That's one thing. The other thing I know from being in Thailand is that this is not something that is going to happen in the future. They are already selling products and services in Asia. They're already bartering for products in Asia. They're already having a huge amount of success selling products and services on the internet for UTokens in Asia. Now what they're looking to do in 2015 is duplicate that in the Western world. So it's not about creating something brand new, it's about duplication of what they already have in China happening right now. Well, this is the UToken chart. I took it just today. It's at 15.6 cents. I got in at 14.2. Every penny the price of the coin goes up. I got in a month ago. It was at 14.2. Now it's at 15.6. Every penny it goes up, I'm earning, somewhere around $600. So even more, $650, almost $700. So I like it when it goes up pennies at a time. I think you're going to start. They are telling us that we may see this UToken price be at $1 by April, May. That's pretty cool. So get in now. It's at 15.6 cents. That's pretty good. Many people are earning on the appreciation of the UToken itself, just on the appreciation. And you can see you can buy UTokens or you can sell UTokens. So if you buy them at 14.2 and you want to sell them at 15.6, right here you can see it. This is right in your back office, how you can buy and how you can sell UTokens. And if you think that people are not doing it, this is today. I just took this screenshot a few moments ago. 34,601 UTokens are up for sale right now in my back office, in all of our back office at the UToken KMS site, on our trading site. So there are millions of UTokens being sold each and every day. And probably if I took this earlier in the day, that number would have been higher. I don't know. It does fluctuate day to day. But there are millions of UTokens being sold on the website every single day. So now let's talk about UFUN, which is really our parent group. General Sunpa is our advisor, and he's very, very well known, very, very loved and liked in Thailand. And I'm certain that he wouldn't put his name and put efforts into UFUN if it wasn't something that was happening and solid. Daniel Tay is our director. He's our visionary, and he is a visionary. His vision is to absolutely, positively be like Alibaba. That's what we want to be. That's the size that we want to be. We want to be in the billions of dollars, you know, a year size. So he has a huge vision for all of us, and it's happening each and every day. Master Kelvin Chu, he's the man. Look him up on the internet as well. He is the #1 influential person in the internet business model in China. He is awesome. We met him. He gave us a presentation. You got to look this guy up. And he's not just a consultant of UFUN. I really should change this. He is the CEO of a company called Unispace, which is one of the largest parts of UFUN. It's the media group of UFUN, and what they're doing in China right now as we speak is concerts, sporting events. They have automobile racing. They have lots of products that they're already doing. They're doing TV shows. They have original programming, you know, like HBO has House of Cards, you know. Master Kelvin Chu is having content like that on television in China in his Unispace program right now as we speak. So they're branding UFUN in a very large way in China. Once again, folks, this is already happening. There's 400,000 people in UFUN in China right now, and it's growing by thousands every single week. So this is a happening company. It's not a concept, not something that in the future, when a lot of money comes in, they'll do something. They're actually doing it right now. Now again, what we're doing is duplicating that system for the Western world, and that's 2015 is in called duplication. These are some of the large investors these are bankers, large business owners that are in the UFUN Group. And there are many companies underneath the UFUN Group. Unispace is one, Uniway is another, the Barter site is another, and we'll talk a little bit more about that too in just a moment. Here's the UFUN Headquarters. I was there when I was in Thailand. It's 8 floors of you know, massive activity happening every single day, as well as the CEO's office and the other offices as well. And this is just a picture of the front door of another tower that looks exactly like the tower I just showed you, and it's 8 floors of products, and it's going to be thousands of products, and you're going to be able to walk into this store and shop on 8 floors and buy you know, thousands of products with your UTokens. So it's going to be open, as you can see, 24 hours a day. So this is going to be very exciting. You know, we saw this store, we saw it happening, and this is one of the reasons we went to Thailand, was to actually see it happening. So this is very cool. This is very powerful. They have offices in Malaysia, Vietnam, Singapore, Borneo, Jakarta, Hong Kong, Philippines, Cambodia, United States coming soon. Also, this is a mining company that they've purchased, and it's they purchased it in marble company, and there's gold and silver as well. And then they have a water program, and they are donating thousands of bottles of water every single day using this water program. So this is, people are drinking this water because it's a real problem in Thailand. Cynthia, do we have an echo all of a sudden? Okay. Let's get going. I'm going to try and mute this. Okay, let's see if that, yeah, good, that took away the echo. Okay, so the UToken Mutual Fund, this is huge, folks. In March 2015, this should be rolled out. They're going to bring the conglomerate, or the main company, the master company called UFUN Group, is going to open up on the UK exchange in March of 2015. Now, The mutual fund in the United States world is used differently. Really, it's just a conglomerate. Like PepsiCo owns, I don't know what they own, but Quaker Oats and like 100 different companies. Well, UFUN Group owns many different companies, and under that group, they're going to be professionally managed, and it's going to come out on the UK exchange. And then later in 2015, they're going to IPO. So we're going to have the ability to purchase shares in this conglomerate, in this company called UFUN Group, and we'll be able to do that very, very soon. Let's go on. Let's talk next slide. Okay, so the UATV is another product that another company. It's like Roku or Apple TV. There's over 200 programs on this. 200 stations on this. You could watch. You can hook up your Netflix, your Hulu. You can also do free movies that are all currently playing in the theaters. So it's pretty cool what you could do with this little box, and this is one of our major products that they're selling thousands of them in China each and every day. And those will be in the Western world very soon. Malaysia, you can buy products. Thailand, you can buy products. People bought cars. I saw a Lamborghini that the guy drove up in Thailand, came up to the hotel we were staying at. Cambodia, China, you can do hotels in China. Malaysia, you can buy cameras, watches, computers, all kinds of stuff on the internet using your UTokens, as well as mainland China. This is the concert stuff that I was talking about earlier by Unispace. They put on 4 concerts last year, on average around 15,000 people. People were paying for the tickets with UTokens. Singapore, you can buy stuff. Taiwan, you can buy stuff. And then coming soon is our UFUN transaction card. This will be our debit card. Yay, this will probably eliminate a lot of our problems with, or I don't say problems, but the hurdles we have to jump over in order to buy our UToken packages. We believe this will eliminate some of that, or maybe all of that. Knock on wood. That will be coming very, very, very soon. I know they're working furiously to get this happening. They're also got an post on the Facebook today from the marketing director, and she said that the new website, the UToken website, will be out any day as well. It's coming along beautifully, and I had a sneak peek at it, and it looked pretty wonderful as well. Apps are coming to your phone soon. That'll make things even easier. And let's take a look at the compensation plan. So there's multiple ways to earn here. Number one, you can earn by utilizing the appreciation itself of the UToken. So I came in at 14.2 cents. Right now it's at 15.6 cents. So I'm up almost $700 just in the appreciation of the UToken. I also have some points getting ready to purchase shares in the UFUN Mutual Fund. So hopefully when that rolls out in 2015 as an IPO, I'll be able to earn some money in that mutual fund. And then of course, if you're a marketer, we have this pay plan. And then I'll go over the pay plan in just a moment. But plus, there's other future plans for the Western world. This is already happening in Asia, but for merchants and people selling their items on the internet for barter. So if you have stuff you want to sell, you'll be able to put that up on the website and sell your books and hats and whatever it is you sell. You'll be able to put that on the barter site. Let's go back to the compensation plan. This is one of the more lucrative compensation plans that I've seen. So if you refer people to the program, they come in and they buy packages anywhere from 1 star to 5 star. You see this referral bonus. That's your direct people that you refer. You get anywhere from 7 to 12%, depending on where you came in. The developmental bonus is really the binary bonus, and you get 7 to 10%. The binary is put a person on the left or a person on the right, and or you get spillover from your upline. If they put somebody on your left or somebody on your right, you'll also earn those bonuses. And then the management bonuses are those referrals that you refer to the program. If they refer people to the program, you get paid 3% deep, potentially down to 7 levels. And then there is a global turnover incentive bonus for those 3, 4, and 5 stars. And so that's really the compensation plan. The binary is a very generous binary. There's lots of carryover, and things don't flush out every single day, so that's cool. And I'm currently earning a lot of money here on the binary right now as we speak. So that's pretty good. I like that. Oops, let's go back. Sorry. So this may be the 2 most powerful trends and opportunity that you will see in your lifetime. Remember, folks, they're combining 2 trends together. Number 1 is the digital currency, and then number 2 is the internet commerce. And the internet commerce is blowing up in the Asian world. It is just growing exponentially. There was a number that I heard that there were over 300 millionaires in China alone. Heck, the United States is only 300 million people. So that's a lot of millionaires that are looking to spend their money, in China right now as we speak. So I believe we have an opportunity for you. I know already lots of people are earning thousands of dollars per day. Do you want to be one of those people? Join the UToken opportunity. All you need to do is contact the person who sent you to this presentation, and they'll tell you how to get in, how to do it, how to wire your money in, etc., and we'll go from there. So thank you so much for watching this presentation, and I'm going to open up the lines and answer some questions or get some comments in just a moment. Hang on, folks.